All right, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. We are live on this lovely Monday. On this lovely Monday. Let's get right into it. I mean, we have some breaking news coming down the pipeline about Joseline Hernandez. She was arrested. So we definitely going to get into that story really quickly, you guys. So this is fresh off the press. We are up early right now. We are definitely going to share this on our page. So give us a second while we bring this up and show y'all this is what's going on here. This is live on waterthetroll.com. It is up there if you need it for your own documents. So we're going to go right here on the site. So we just put it on the site maybe about 10 minutes ago. Exclusive, Joseline Hernandez arrested in Miami. As you all can see, that is her mugshot. You could definitely see she still got on her makeup. We definitely going to get into these charges. She was charged with charge 1, touch or strike battery, domestic violence. She got 1 charge. Charge 2, touch or strike battery. Then she got another touch or strike battery. Then she got trespassing unoccupied structure. Then she also had resistance officer obstruct with violence. She have that as well. And so that is definitely on waterthetroll.com. And clearly, as you can see that we posted on last night, we posted that she was actually fighting one of the members from Joseline Cabaret. She was fighting one of the members there. But clearly, she have definitely been arrested. This is no joke. This is literally fresh off the press where she have been arrested. And this is her mugshot. She definitely was arrested. So we don't know all the details about it. But she was arrested for a couple of charges that she was definitely in Florida. So we have broke this story again. We reached out to the Zeus Network for comment. There was no comment. I mean, we just got the information because when you look, she was just booked maybe a couple of hours ago, and it just went live. All right, Instagram, we live on YouTube. Y'all head over to YouTube, youtube.com/The Wiley Show. Go head over to YouTube. If you don't have the link, I will send you the link. All right, go head over to YouTube. So it's definitely over there, and she have definitely did that. So since I'm seeing domestic violence, it could be that she was fighting someone, a spouse, because it says something about domestic violence. So, of course, we don't have all the details here because this is just fresh off the press. When it come here, it's just literally fresh off the press. So we are definitely saying it. And then also she is the same woman that do a lot of drugs, a lot of cocaine. And she definitely said that she did a lot of cocaine when it comes to her. She snorts a lot of cocaine. So we definitely are reporting on this on waterthetroll.com. We broke the story pretty much with one of the first bloggers that posted the story for the blogging wise. We pretty much post the story first, and then everybody else started to post. Like I was looking at it, we pretty much put it out there public, and then everybody else probably a couple of minutes after that because it went on our website, and we are definitely sharing it to the people, and it's out there. Like she is definitely have been arrested, you guys. A lot of people have a whole lot of stuff to say about her arrest. Like I said, she was fighting last night, beating up the person very bad backstage. People were saying that was a co-host of her, one of the cast members, a former cast member from season 1 of Joseline Cabaret from the Zeus Network. That is what they're saying, that was one of the cast members from that particular show that they were fighting. So that was going on there. So it's a lot of stuff that has been going on this lovely, lovely morning. Again, we just started to go live because news have broken already, and we are definitely going to put this out there when it comes to stuff like that. So this has have definitely happened. So we are definitely going to pray for the one and only. We're going to pray that the justice is served, because you cannot be out here fighting and doing all this type of stuff. You just can't. I mean, you will get arrested, and you are in Florida, and they don't play. And a lot of the charges look like some of the charges are felony charges. So you all have to be very careful when you out here playing around and fighting, because they don't play in Florida. So we are definitely we're definitely going to see. Again, we are going to check and see if other people like Melissa and other people were arrested. But as of right now, since Joseline is more so the more celebrity here, her information is out there. So it have definitely been posted on the website. I will pin it in the comments. So for those that want to go click it and definitely see about it, you could definitely go click and see it for yourself. But she definitely has been arrested today, sometime last night. But of course, we the blogs did not get it until later this morning. We definitely are going to put it out there when it comes to like her children, because the simple fact is, she is a mother, and she's not thinking about her infants, because she's definitely our children, because she's out here fighting and being extremely ghetto and not putting it out there. So make sure y'all go and read that story. Like I said, it's on the website right now. And so we have posted it, and we are definitely going to keep you all updated with this particular case. They said she definitely don't look beat in her mascara. It's sort of like she like demonic. I want to see the other person. Somebody said it's sad people just stood there watching and recording. Well, that's just society. Society is now, if a person is out there bucking and fighting, they're just going to be out there fighting. They're not, they're going to be recording the fight, is what I'm saying. They're not going to be out there and saying, hey, let's go out there and break it up. No, most of the people that I know are going to be out there fighting. They're not going to be out there saying, okay, let's see what's going on. Let's have this conversation. Let's break it up. No, they're going to be literally out there fighting. That's exactly what they're going to be out there doing. And that's what they have been doing for the last 20 years, since social media came into place. They have all just recording. And that's it. You also got to understand, most of those people around her is Zeus people. So the more drama it is, the more fight it is, the more consistent it is with the drama. They don't care. If you sitting there and you having this conversation and you want to buck and fight, they're down with that, because that's what they keep their bottom line, the drama. And like we posted last night, and we said verbatim, the more fights, the more cussing, the more pulling hair is the more helps Zeus' bottom line. Even the Floyd Mayweather fight, it ended in a fight in the ring. Many people are saying he needs to distance himself from Zeus, but there have been dramas and fights in the ring between different people on larger networks. So when people say, oh, Zeus is so ghetto, but that have happened on larger networks. Just do your research between fighters that have been fighting all over. So that just did not happen in this particular situation. So a lot of people, they look at Zeus, and because it's black owned, they automatically say ghetto. But I've seen fights in rings in other parts of other networks. So it's not just, that. And then also he's getting paid, to help Zeus. And again, Mr. Plummer is paying a lot of money. He got bread. He got a lot of bread, millions of dollars he got to help, and he paid different people. So when people sit here and they say, what's going on and all that conversation, he have money to sit there and pay. So that's exactly what he have. He have situations where he can sit there and pay, because this is what he do. He does his job. He does his job well. And so, so a given thing is he does his job well when it comes to bringing entertainment. A lot of times when Zeus were under attack and he went on Fox Soul, he literally said to fucking, you're not a boss. You're not a leader. You're not a boss. You don't own and have employees like I do. And so his fans, whether y'all like it or not, the fans of Zeus, they like it. Joseline Cabaret, they like the fights. They like the whole thing that's going on with daddies. They like it. If you try to be calm and no fights, people will unsubscribe. They subscribe because of the drama. They subscribe because of the fights. Even when Joseline, she's a fighter. That's why BET wants to get in the bed with Joseline, and they kind of like mess up their bag with the schools because Amber Rose and Amber too love drama. They decide to go out there and fist fight on College Hill. So now all that stuff came out. Now this woman is thrown in jail. Will she get out? Yes. She's going to get a good attorney. They may give her community service. So we're going to see how this is going to play out. But we have definitely been putting this out there on our website. So make sure y'all go and check this out. It is live on the site right now. If you have not checked this out, go and check it out on your website. It's on the website right now, www.wileythetroll.com, because it's definitely out there. All you got to do is go out there and click on the site. So it's definitely out there. Okay. All right. We definitely had it out there. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying in here. So yes, people are here. Like people are waking up. We're sharing it to the people. For people that are not here, that just got in, Joseline was arrested. She was definitely arrested. It is live. We posted it on the website. She has been arrested. You guys, she have been arrested. It is live on the site right now. And we posted the screenshots of her charges. She has been arrested. And the blogs have been reporting on this. And like I said, we reported on this on wileythetroll.com that the woman have been arrested. So this is a lot that's going on with her. We are definitely going to keep y'all updated with this. And we are definitely going to ask people to please do that. And she got multiple charges. She got one for domestic violence. She got one for resisting arrest. She got most of those are the main two. She got arrested for some other charges as well. But it's definitely out there. All you got to do is click on the site and you would definitely see it because we pinned it in the comments, because she definitely have been arrested, you guys. It is live on the site right now where she definitely have been arrested. And this is definitely good in a sense because they love it. This is what Zeus love. I mean, most people that's on Zeus right now have been on Zeus because of this. So she definitely have been arrested, and this is definitely have been the case. And we definitely are put it out there, and we are definitely out there as well. And this is why we have to have writers that be on it, because you know what I'm saying. I just so happen to see it, and I got word from one of my producers that sent it to me. That's out there in Florida, and said, "Did you hear the rumors that she have been arrested?" And then she sent me the screenshot of her being arrested, so of the charges of her mugshot, and I immediately put it out there that I said, "Okay, let's get into this situation." So we have definitely posted that. Like I said, it's live all over social media. If you do not know that this exists, it's all over social media. All you got to do is look at the situation, because it's definitely up on there as well. She have been arrested. Now we will get into these charges again for the people. We're just sharing the situation, the link, so people will be aware of what's going on when it comes to stuff like this. So we definitely share the link. So give me a second, you guys. We have been sharing it, and so y'all can definitely see it. It's a lot that's been going on here. We definitely have put it on as well. When it comes to this, so y'all be there with us. This is definitely live because we have definitely posted this on the website already. So you all just be in the building and definitely check it out. We want to say again, this is no allegedly. She's arrested. It's no alleged. The mugshot is definitely there. You can go to the website and you can definitely see it. All that information is on the website. On wileythetroll.com if you want to verify for yourself, but it's definitely up there. So again, we want to get into these charges. Now, let's get into the charges of the people that is here. And I know a lot of people are waking up to the news. This is the first thing in the morning that is going on, because I know in California it's about 8:30 in the morning. I'm sorry, it's about 9:30 in the morning, and she definitely have been arrested for multiple charges. Touch, strike, battery, domestic violence. Then they said no bond. They said pending trial. They said touch or strike battery. Then she got touch or strike battery again. Then she got trespassing unoccupied structure. Then she also got resisting arrest as well. So she have multiple charges that have been given to her, and we definitely are going to keep you all updated on this type of story. So once we get more information, it's definitely up there. Now, we did post a fight on the website of her fighting. That's on the website as well. So if anybody want to go see that, we did post that on wileythetroll.com. We posted that last night, and it's actually on our community wall where you can see, the article of that type of situation. So it's definitely there, and we definitely have been putting it out there. We are definitely going to keep y'all updated with this situation because it is definitely a lot that is going on here. We got a lot of people that are hitting me up, sending me the same articles, and most people don't check out my Instagram page because they send me stuff that I didn't already posted before my competitors posted it. So please, before you send me something, go out and look at the situation and what I've posted before you send me anything that another person have posted. So I'm going to say that again. So before you send me anything that somebody else have posted, make sure you check out my page first, especially my Instagram, and also wileythetroll.com before you send me stuff that somebody else, our competitors, have posted, because literally we have already put it out there as well. So we have it. It is definitely there. All you got to do is go check out the website. We have sent the link as well, and people have definitely been there, and they have definitely have that as well. So it's definitely there. All you have to do is go and check it out because it's definitely on the website. And this is the headline that we have. We have this. That's her mugshot. As you can see, the lips. Like, she didn't even take off her makeup like that. You literally, this is actually up there. WileyTheShow.com. And it's a lot of ads, you guys. A lot of ads. But we have to have the ads. Because that's how we get paid. We got to have the ads, child. We got to have the ads. All right? That is what it is. So, let me see what y'all saying in here. She tried like China and the powers that said no. I think he's in custody, that part. I see y'all in here. They said, do we really care? Of course we care. She's a celebrity. Somebody said, sober for the moment. Last night, she was truly possessed by a demon. They said, only said she was sober because she didn't have it at the time. I don't believe she never stopped. Erica sent Blueface in the sucking place where he belongs. She just did all that crying about being sober. But baby girl, you don't act sober, allegedly. So that is what they were saying, man. It's a lot that has been going on all over. So we definitely have been putting it out there. Again, I want to say it again because I want to give y'all enough time because I know people are going to keep asking me the same questions. So sometimes I got to keep repeating myself because they ain't going to do nothing but say, what happened? What happened? Because they don't look on the community wall. They don't look on Instagram. They don't click on the link in the chat. They're not on Twitter. I don't know. Me personally, if you ain't on any other side, something wrong. Either you hiding for the popo, even if you got a good job, you can still have all type of social media if you're on YouTube. So if you don't, make sure you get it. Okay? Make sure you get it. I'm going to see it right there like that. Okay? So we are definitely live when it comes to stuff like that. It is definitely there. People keep sending me stuff, our competitors, and they're about to get blocked because they keep sending me the same thing over and over and over and over again. We have posted this. I mean, we are live, you guys, when it comes to stuff like that. We are definitely live. So give me a second here. I want to also give a special shout out to Zeus. I'm trying to see if any other fan groups can give us a statement of what they heard. Give me a statement. Give me a statement of what they heard. Okay, I haven't got anything from the Zeus Network, so let me do this again. Okay, they also got Big Lex. She's trending as well. Big Lex is trending as well. So I'm trying to see, have she been arrested? So give me a second. I don't see that she have been arrested. She's just trending right now. So give me a second. She's just trending right now, but she have not been arrested. From my understanding, if she had been arrested, please send it to me when it comes to stuff like that. So give me a second. We are definitely live. Okay, I don't see her at all posting that she have been arrested. So I'm just let me check Twitter, a little tweet. Let me check. Okay. So yeah, I don't see that at all. People have definitely posted that. But we have it right here. Okay, we are definitely live, and we've been live for a while now, for about 20 minutes, and I still haven't found anything to say that Big Legs have been arrested. So we had definitely put that as well. Okay, so all right, so give me a second here. Let me read some of your comments. It says, send a prayer you want to the best for someone. If you don't want it to myself, then goodbye. Her BS. She did get one hit in from what I've heard. She did. I mean, in the video, you can go on the website, and she kicked her. She literally kicked her. Okay, she did. She literally kicked her. So Joseline kicked Big Lex in the head. It's definitely on that video. All you got to do is go check it out, because when she kicked her, I said, wow, OMG. She definitely sat there and she kicked her on her face. Okay. She literally did that as well. And so we are definitely here. I mean, we're posting everywhere. I mean, we have done our sole due diligence. I mean, we have posted it everywhere. So again, we just making sure that y'all are notified that everything have been posted. Okay. Is everybody caught up on what's going on? I'm gonna repeat the story one more time before we get into the topic here, so we can definitely get back into the story. So again, on www.wileythetroll.com, Joseline Hernandez have been arrested. Her mugshot have been posted. She got multiple charges. We will keep you up there. It looks like she don't have a bail, and we definitely are going to keep it up about her in this situation. So we're going to do a little bit more due diligence after this live, but we're going to definitely move on, because that's, I believe, she will probably have court today, because today is Monday. So she'll probably be in front of the judge today, because today is not the weekend. So we will let y'all know. This is a good time to get arrested if you want to get arrested, because this is literally the good time to get arrested. Okay. All right. All right. So yeah, it's definitely, Joseline kicked her. And we have definitely said that. It is out there on the site that she definitely have been kicked. We will keep you all updated on this situation. Again, we have posted this. It's a lot that that we can say, okay, I'm looking for the Zeus Network. Let me see if they post anything about it, because usually the Zeus Network, the fan pages, did it as well. And also a man, I believe that probably was her husband that kicked her. Again, a man kicked her as well. So we will keep y'all updated with this when it comes to stuff like this, because a man did kick her. Okay. So we are definitely going to keep y'all updated because a man did kick her as well. So we did see that a man did kick her. And most of y'all got to see the video. It's on wileythetroll.com. Let me drop that in the link as well. I'm going to drop that in the comments as well, because a man did kick her. So give me a second, because we have that on the site right now, because the man did kick her. It we're going to take you to outside the site, but I give you right where that video was posted, because the man did kick her. So give me a second. Let me give you the link to that article, because that was posted last night as well. So we have literally been on it on the weekend, because this was a lot that's going on. And the title of that video is Video Joseline hits a woman as Floyd Mayweather fight in a riot. So we definitely post that as well. Also, that is on the community wall as well. So if you all did not get to see that, it's definitely on the community wall, because it's definitely put it out there as well. Okay. So it's definitely there. I've saw it all on the site. It definitely have been on the site. The video is definitely up there, and you could definitely go check that out as well, because it's definitely up there. Okay. So we have definitely posted that on the site. So make sure y'all go to the site and go check it out. Okay. So so here we go. We got to get into the topic here, our other topic, and then we will probably open up the phone line. So hopefully, do anybody have Twitter? Do we have anybody on Twitter? My next moderator got to be active on Twitter. I need a moderator that's active on Twitter. So if you're active on Twitter, if you want to be a moderator, send me an email. You must be active, and I must see that you're currently active on Twitter. Then I will let you be a mod. So I need people that's actively on Twitter. If you're actively on Twitter, not that you have a Twitter, it's different than having Twitter and then being active. So if you're active on Twitter, I need to send me your Twitter and let me see how active you are on Twitter. All right, because you must be active on Twitter, and then you can be a mod. So send me a DM and send me your Twitter and let me see how active you are, and then we will get into it. Okay. All right. So she's definitely have been arrested. Let's see that mugshot one more time before we get into another topic here. Let's see that mugshot. All right. Let's see that mugshot. All right, there we go. So that's the mugshot there. That is the mugshot. We are definitely live. That is the mugshot there. Okay. So we're definitely there when it comes to stuff like that. All right. We got a lot of people that is in the chat. Welcome. Welcome. Did y'all like the video? Come on, y'all. Click that like button when y'all come on in the room. Click that like button. Is what crazy Zeus ratings are about to fly because of this. Yes, that's why they did it. He's a good businessman. He's a good businessman. That's exactly why he did what he did. Okay? He did what he did. That's Tamara. Oh, okay. Yeah, he did what he did. Yeah. So I see people that's here. I cannot speak if Ballistic is in jail, but because of course he's not the celebrity here, so they probably are not going to have him going viral like Joseline. He's not more so like, I'm not saying that he's not a celebrity, but he's not going to go as viral as, you know, Joseline. Okay, he's not. Joseline is the one that's going to go viral. She's the one that's in the blog. She's more so the controversial one. All right, I just want to make sure that way. Okay. And so again, she probably was just trying to take off her makeup, and this probably happened. So I'm just saying it right because people say, "What about her makeup, child?" I'm just saying that's how it is. So we got a lot of people that is here. I mean, a lot of people that is in here showing love, and we want to say thank you all so very much. We got a lot of people in here showing love, and we want to say thank you. Okay. All right. Her wig is really big. Someone said her wig is really big, is what it is. Okay. So I see a lot of people in here showing love. They're talking about the lady wig. They talking about her wig. Okay. They talking about her wig. Oh, wow. They literally talking about her wig. So we are here. Okay. We just want to make sure that we got to push it out here. Because, you know, when you do blogging, you also have to promote what you post. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I have to pay somebody. Like the next writer I get, they have to be up like I'm up in the morning. They can't be a lazy person. You got to be up in the morning like I am. Because most of the stuff happens so early. All right. So let's move on here. We got that. Let's putting that down. Of course, for people that are just checking the replay, we will have the timestamp, so you all will not be lost in the sauce. It will be at a timestamp, and also it will be some YouTube shorts. So it's no excuse for you not to see what we have posted. It is no excuse for what have been posted. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. There's literally no excuse for what it's no excuse. All right, unless you just under a rock. They said the Wiggins didn't move. She went from a private jet to jail cell in less than 48 hours. Her to be at abroad for it. The wig does look good. Let me just say this. People, y'all have to understand that Joseline is doing what Joseline does best. She is controversial. She is a thug. She's ghetto, broken English. She's a thug. She believed in order for me to be a black woman, I must be the worst, the scum of the earth, and to get attention. But it's nothing wrong with being the scum of the earth if it's giving you a bag. Because white America have been using black bodies to go against other black bodies for their own financial gain. So I'm not bad if the Puerto Rican princess decide to be this person reality, to be ghetto, ratchet, and be controversial and get paid. At least she's getting paid fairly than what she was getting paid from Mona and those networks. She's getting paid more money with Zeus than she did with those other bigger networks. He gives a bigger bag. That's why those people are not jumping sides, going over to a regular network, because in order to get them, you got to give that bag, and you got to give them executive producer credit, and which she have been doing. I'm going to be perfectly honest on that. So that's why she's where she is today. Okay? All right, I'm going to turn that off. All right, because I had that on. I don't know why I had that on my ear. That ain't connected to my, that's connected to my phone. Okay. All right. They said, period. She loved the way. Yeah, absolutely. That's what she is. And they're going to bail her out. They did it for Orlando Brown. They literally bailed him out of jail. They said she wore the right outfit too, a long dress with no cleavage. Yes, they bailed. Yes. So they bailed him out. They said snap the coke and then turn into the Hulk. From them cameras, they need to hire her over there at Marvel. This ain't fair. She's in jail. Yes. So that's what people are saying. So it's definitely there. Now, she was arrested. Like I said, she had multiple charges where she was arrested for. And we want to definitely get into the charges. Charge number 1, she was charged for touch or strike, battery, domestic violence. Charge number 2, touch or strike, battery. So you have 2 charges of that. Charge number 3, trespassing unoccupied structure. Charge number 4, resist officer obstruction with violence. She had 4 charges. So that is what it is. So go click on the article and you can see all the charges that is on there. So we have posted that as well. She is, I'm telling you, Joseline Hernandez is proven that she is reality gold, because they are dominating. Like Zeus, I think it's very smart of the creator of Zeus, the founder of Zeus, to attach himself to Floyd Mayweather, because it gives that network more credibility to get into live sports. And that's another wing of a bag. Okay? Yes, it's on the website. That's another wing of the bag. So I believe that is good business, because they were streaming it on there. And so the next time they have another fight, the numbers are going to be up, and people are going to subscribe and download the app, because they want to see what's more that's going on this particular site. Yeah, so it's definitely up on there. Okay, so we just posted the website in there as well. We see y'all as well, and y'all can definitely go click on it. This is where it is. And I told you, I said, listen, when you're in this game, you got it. It's the saying that the early bird catches the worm. You got to be up, especially on the weekday. You got to be up early. I'm telling you, like I have a job, I have a YouTube channel, and I have a site. And it's no, you can't be like, well, I got all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Well, get out of it, because it's somebody that got that and children and a husband, and they're able to produce. So I don't have no children, a husband or wife yet, but you have to literally get up early to post. And that's why I try to go to bed at a certain time and then get up early. When it comes, I have to literally get up early. And so I literally got up. I got up early today because my grandmother, she came back early today. And so I had to say, okay, since I'm already up, let me go ahead on and let me see what's going on the blogs. And you got to be so connected in the streets. Like you have to, it's about visibility, and you have to work twice as hard, because I don't have the followers yet. I don't have 300 people sharing my stuff. So I have to share and post and go in groups and conversate and all type of stuff to really network, online and really network heavy online and actually reach out and share and tag and post and respond to comments and so that's why I said, go on Facebook and respond more, and they have to respond to comments. And now more and more people are getting vocal, and they're saying that they're saying, listen, Wiley, you're trash, you're garbage because of the story with DC Young Fly. And, already we getting resistance. People that never really focus on our IG. I mean, they're on our IG and they're on our website and they're starting to leave comments. Even now, people are starting to leave comments, you know what I'm saying, on social, on the phone number now. Like they'll leave a comment, they'll leave the, DMs cussing me out, which I feel like, okay, now you finally touching into a more fan base. And it's more silent because I'm not a very loud person when it comes to what I do. So a lot of things are just shocking, you know what I'm saying? Because you usually got to do a YouTube channel and do the blogging and stuff. But that helps because whatever you post, you just talk about what you post on the site. You talk about it on YouTube. And so that's exactly what we do. And we're pretty much doing it with me and another person. We're going to add a third person. But again, before we add a third person, they have to be up in the daytime, posted during the day. That's the only kicker. You have to. All right? You have to. All right? So that's just how that goes. And I'll post the Cash App in the chat if you want the Cash App chat. It's a $ Marquise Wiley 28. I'll post it in here because we definitely have been posted all over social media. We have been posting. And literally, we are on all social media. You know what I'm saying? We're posting. We got a lot of stuff. I think after I get off this episode, we have a lot of stuff to post on our TikTok. I mean, we got about 10 or 15 videos to post on our TikTok because we posted the YouTube shorts as well when it comes to stuff like that. Okay. So it's a lot. It's literally a lot that goes on with this. And we're doing it with limited funds. Limited to no funds to do it. Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you so very much. So I want to make sure that all the questions would answer. All right, let's go to our other topic here because we are definitely here in the building. Again, let me see. Okay, we see people in here. All right, I see. All right, y'all are here. I mean, it's almost 300 people early in the morning. Okay, so let's take this down. We're going to remove this down. And we are here. Let's remove that. Okay, let's take this down for a second for people that want to donate to Cash App. Also, we've got to get into this other topic. Now, let's put the pictures up here. Wait a minute. I thought I had the pictures up here. Give me a second. Let's put the pictures up here because we are back here. And it's time to get into some things here. Now, I would like to say thank you to the people that are always keeping me aware of what's going on. So the reporter, Meghann Cuniff, Karen, she decided to go live and to talk about me and also talk about Armon Wiggins. Now, I'm like, why is I being discussed? And I had to block her on my Facebook because she decided to go out there and post her link. And as soon as when I caught it, I blocked her immediately. I'm like, don't do that. And I sent to her DM, like, don't come to my Facebook dropping your link because I don't drop my link on your social media. So give me the same type of courtesy. If you want to go grow in this game, then you come on the show, you get your boots on the ground, you get nasty and all stuff like that. And so, of course, her show is very boring, very low views because you don't have it. You just don't have it at all. I think she would make a good partner of getting the receipts and stuff and let somebody else deliver the content, but she don't have it. She don't have the charisma, very boring. So towards the end, she was talking about how Armon Wiggins were saying that about Meghann Cuniff, and then she was very, very hurt that Meghann Cuniff, she said that Armon spelled her name wrong. That you can't even spell my name right when you want to be respected as a journalist. You can't even spell my name right. Then she was talking about malogrograms and was saying stuff like that and saying that, you want to be respected as a reporter, but all you do is cussing out other media outlets. And she said that the reason why I'm respected is because I went to school for this. I am a real journalist. I put it out. I put in the work. I'm very highly respected. And, she was talking and about that. And then I was saying, you know what I'm saying? I put a title out there that she's going to press some charges. Then she responded to my video and said, hey, I'm going to press some charges. I'm really not going to press some charges. But then she said, if I have to, that's something I will look into, press some charges against Armon and Wiley. And then she also said that she would sue, but then she reneged on the suing because, they don't have no insurance. I could tell by their platform, this is lies and salacious lies. And then she dragged her mind and said, hey, while you have a question and put a question mark, that's a no answer when somebody poses a question in the title. And so she was just going on and on and on. And she was using us, baiting us as a Karen for clicks and views. You know what I'm saying? And she was talking about her glasses. I didn't say anything about those thick glasses. She was talking about how the glasses that she has, she's bifocal, she's farsighted or nearsighted on whatever side, and that's why she have on them extra thick glasses. But my thing is this: we cover stories all day long, and this is what we do. We cover these stories, and she's assuming that we didn't have any insurance because she's assuming that we black and we don't have no insurance because she is a white woman. She's a Karen. She never sat down. She don't even eat with black people. When the last time have she sat down with those thick glasses and ate with some black folks? Never in her life. She never was raised by black people. She probably had a black maid that was cleaning her up and cooked the food and burped and nursed her. But she never on her personal time have ever went out for drinks with black people or even took a picture with a black person. You know what I'm saying? She talked against black people. She loved the black culture because it helped her being a freelance reporter. She couldn't make it in CNN or MSNBC or the Chicago Tribune or the Chicago Sun-Times. She couldn't really make it in any of those entities, in my humble opinion. So she have to start her own website and people have to pay to get in there. And it's difficult to even unsubscribe. And now she's talking about how we don't have no insurance, but yet I can speak for Armon because he said it. I don't know. He said he made close to $1 million. And I know by just judging by her looks, she probably don't make a close to $1 million unless her father, as a Karen, probably still pay her rent while she go out there and have her dreams of being a freelance reporter since he was such an amazing defense attorney out there as well. So she said, well, you all never came and asked me anything. Well, that's a lie, Meghann, because we sent you a DM to ask you to come on the show. You refused. So don't go on the internet painting this picture as a sob Karen, talking about how you asked us to come on the show. Nobody asked you to come on the show. When that's a bald-faced lie. We asked you. We sent a tweet. We then asked you to come on the show. You have not paid us no mind. But as the day of your name goes into the title, we spell your name correctly. You now want to say, well, y'all never asked me to come on my show. Come on y'all's show for I can defend myself. Then she dragged Dennis Byron saying he's a bull, preaching a bunch of bull because he's out there saying that a blogger is getting arrested with no evidence and no proof. She also feels that Dennis Byron did it to be a clout chaser and as well. So this is a lot that she was saying out there. The video got less than 2,000 views because she was very boring. She got another video, didn't even get 1,000 views. She's extremely boring over there because don't nobody just want to hear you talk about the facts. They also want you to talk about the facts and also make them feel good and have an entertaining day. So when she was talking about the facts, it literally puts you to sleep when she's talking about this situation. It puts you to sleep and it's bland and stale. It's a very stale thing. You know, a piece of stale bread, when you eat it, you can't enjoy it, even though it's bread. You know it's good, but it's stale. It's literally stale. So you can't really enjoy the bread because it's stale. So when she put it out there, it's nothing but a piece of stale bread. The stuff that she's putting out, nothing but a piece of stale bread. Okay, so that's what happened. That's what she put out. Then she's beefing with all the reporters and all that type of stuff, and that's what she's doing as well. So again, we will keep you updated with this story. We're not worried about her lawsuit. It's going to go nowhere because again, we will do what the Honorable Tasha K did, and we will file one of the chapters in bankruptcy. I'm not going to give away the chapter, but we have to talk it over with our bankruptcy lawyers if we ever get a lawsuit. And she don't have it like that to spend time suing us because according to her, we black and we don't have no insurance. Okay, a typical Karen. All right, and that is a quote. So we're about to, let's see if we can open up the phone lines here. So give me a say. I don't know if y'all want to call in really quickly and talk about these subjects, but we definitely have the phone lines open up. If y'all want to listen to this show, continue to listen to the show, please go to our station head. Go to our YouTube channel, and you can definitely go and listen to this and have a good time. All right. So we will see y'all over there on our YouTube because we're live right now on YouTube. All right. So let's go out here and open up the phone lines if y'all want to call in. And then we're done for this particular first part of the day because we got other subjects to talk about, but we're not going to talk about it all in one particular video. We're going to make sure that we ain't going to talk about it in all parts of the video. Okay, because we got a lot more content to get into today. And it's still super early. It's not even 2 o'clock where I'm at. So we're going to open up the phone line. If you want to call in and give your thoughts, now is the time to call in and give your particular thoughts when it comes to stuff like that. Okay? All right, give me a second. Let's see. Let's open up the phone lines here. All right, the number is 972-674-9462, 972-674-9462, 972-674-9462. If you are calling in, the phone lines is open. If you got something to say when it comes to stuff like that, they said white bread is not the best already, but still white bread. Yes, I don't eat bread at all. I feel Nick told her she needs to defend herself. Her tweets are still too. Not believe it. Okay, get right into the conversation here. Hello, yes, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wiley.
Hi.
Okay, so I was just calling about Meghann. I feel like first impressions are very important, and I did watch some of like the original footage of her interactions outside the courtroom, and I do think it was very I think it was not a good first impressions as far as the bloggers to like the reporters. I think it was very unorganized. It was a little bit rowdy. So I feel like her first impressions of the bloggers, like outside of race, is actually accurate. And I do think that she was low key harassed, but that's just my opinion. So I don't think everything's about race.
So when you call 911, don't they ask you about the race?
I've never actually called 911, so
Oh,
I
so
don't
you
know.
never call 911.
Mm-mm.
Do you know anybody that called 911?
No.
Oh, so you're perfect.
No, 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 no. I'm just saying, like, I just haven't had that experience in life yet.
You never
I'm not
dealt with a
ignorant.
racist. You never dealt with any racism.
I've dealt with racism, but not in like law enforcement.
Okay. So you don't believe that Meghann Cuniff is a Karen?
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, as far as her opinion of the bloggers based on first impressions, from what I saw, I feel like it was not the best first impression, and it was a little bit rowdy, and it was kind of ghetto.
For me, I don't think it was very ghetto at all. I think that Armon and Milagro, they did what they had to do. They was reporting on the case. And I also believe that they were targeted because of their race, because they were dark skinned. I believe that they was brown, they probably would have stuck around, but because they black, they had to get back. So I personally believe that the rules they were baited to get kicked out of the courtroom and banned. I do believe that if they were white reporters, let's just say they
Hmm.
would have broke the rules, they would have gotten a second chance.
Right. Okay. I definitely understand that. I received that. I just feel like, and actually, when I'm speaking, I'm not even referring to Armon and Milagro. There was a third person there that I felt was her biggest issue. So let's say the ambiguous tweet. I think if it is Meghann, she's going after that person because that person just was. It is giving Karen. I will say that it is giving very much Karen because dialogue is dialogue. But the person did kind of like invade her personal space after she attempted to walk away from them, and I feel like that's where it goes too far. But it is giving Karen because it's like it's not the end of the world. Like you know what I'm saying? Don't insert yourself in particular dynamics if you can't handle it. So
Okay, what color was that particular person that did it? Was she black or white?
she was like,
Okay, so the Karen, so she felt threatened by the black woman because she was loud.
I mean, and the lady wasn't even loud. The lady just kept going into her personal space. That's the only thing.
And so that
Like
Karen
if
felt
I
threatened
walk
because she
away from
came into
you,
the personal space. But as a reporter, many
mhm,
reporters go in celebrity personal spaces all
mhm,
the time. The paparazzi, most of them are white, goes in celebrity personal space all the time. I never seen that they have to file charges of
mhm,
criminal charges. But if that's the case, then celebrities, y'all go and file criminal charges against these reporters that take pictures
period.
of your babies when you're trying to eat that suck on that crab leg. So they get their space invaded personally all the time, and there is no charges. But yet we're dealing with a person like Meghann Cuniff, Karen. She felt some type
Mhm.
of threat, and we just have to take her words for it because she's white. If she was a black reporter, April Ryan, I don't think we will literally, won't pay her no mind. But because Karen is white, she got to be right, and I don't believe in that theory.
Me neither. I agree with you 100%. That's why I said it's giving Karen. It is giving Karen. I'm just validating both sides of what I saw. It is giving Karen, but you did invade someone's personal space, and that's what Karens do. They take a little inch and they give it a mile, and they use the legal system to do so. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But in my personal opinion, and this might be a different topic, if the bloggers want to like come into the journalist space, they need to conduct themselves a little bit better, especially when reporting on a high end case where other journalists might be. That's just my opinion.
I disagree. I think that you're trying to
Hmm.
change the personality of black people when we
Oh
can be
God,
you
Wiley,
want us to
stop!
code switch.
No,
And I don't
mm-mm.
believe that we should code switch. I believe that we should be
That's
our
not
authentic
code
selves. I don't
switching.
think that we should code switch in this society because that Karen is not culture. She's a Karen all day long. A Karen when she wake up, a Karen when she put on them glasses, a Karen when she's typing up that article. So why do we as black people have to adapt to the Karen society? Can we just be ourselves? What's wrong with us being us? We are my counterparts, Milagro Grabs and Armon. Last time I checked, are urban bloggers. So why they cannot be give that urban
Mhm.
perspective?
No, that's not what I'm referring to. I'm not talking about the way that they speak. I'm talking about their actions in general. Their present, not their presentation, but I just think the amount of energy. I'm not talking about code switching. I'm anti code switching. I don't believe in it. But I'm just saying there's a decorum. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it.
Thank you so very much for calling in on this lovely
Thank you.
morning.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right, the number is 972-674-9462. That is the number. 972-674-9462 is the number if you want to call in. We're going to say it one more time. 972-674-9462. I think we had another person that called in. Hold on. I think they called in twice. Okay, here we go. Okay. We are definitely here. Hold on 1 second. You live on the Wiley Show. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Hi, chat. Okay, so first of all, I am not sure what I walked into this afternoon. I walked into a lot of Meghann Cuniff um, slander. I'm not standing for that. Okay. Meghann Cuniff is a white queen. Okay. I am team the reporter. Okay, Meghann is a professional. She's a journalist. Those ghetto clowns, Armon and Milagro Graham, got kicked out of the courthouse. Let us remember. That is my opinion.
Well,
We can all learn.
I don't. You finish?
No, I'm not finished. We can all learn from Miss Meghann Cuniff. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I believe that Meghann Cuniff is a Karen. She was on her laptop and phone, and she wasn't thrown out of the courtroom. I personally believe that it was gender bias because Milagro is a woman, and also racial bias because they were black. I personally believe that they were set up because they did not want their opinion given. I also believe that black media outlets want white validation, so they are extremely obsessed with posting white people because it makes them feel like they're doing something great. If you all, I highly suggest you all go watch. Read the book or listen to an Audible. It's called White Fear: How the Browning of America is Making White Folks Lose Their Mind, written by the Honorable Roland Martin. And seeing those brown people in the courtroom is very disruptive to the mindset of a Karen, Meghann Cuniff, because she just want to dominate that particular sector. But to see more popular people there, like Armon Wiggins and Milagro Grahams was there first. They have much of a larger impact. The average person is not reading Meghann Cuniff. Did you go and subscribe and pay the money to read her articles?
I do. I actually love Miss Cuniff's work.
Anybody else? Press 1 if y'all reading her article. You're paying to read her articles. Press 1 in the chat if you're actually paying to read Meghann Cuniff articles. Now, mind you, her tea is not going to be dropped instantly. It's going to be dropped hours. So you're going to wait hours to hear her opinion. Press 1 or you are subscribed to her. Or press 2, you're not subscribed and listening to her article and reading the article, paying to read it. Press 2, you're not. If you are listening to it, that's great. But press 2. I can guarantee you more people in this chat is not paying to read her article.
Well, that's okay. Everyone is, entitled to subscribe to whom they want to. I choose to subscribe to Miss Cuniff. I enjoy her work. I believe she does a very thorough job at, really investigating what's going on. And I really appreciate that from her. Okay, so Mr. Wiley, I have a question for you. Okay, so you refer to Miss Cuniff as a Karen. So my question to you is Miss Cuniff is a Karen, then does that make Miss Graham a Keisha?
No, done. Milagro Graham is a queen. I would never degrade my black people in front of a Karen like Meghann Cuniff. I believe also Meghann Cuniff believed that because she went to school, we don't know the college that she went to. She could actually just be calling herself a journalist. But let's throw it out the window. We're dealing with feelings here. We don't know if Milagro Grahams and Armon Wiggins identify as a journalist because this is Pride. We don't know if they identify. Well, I can say I identify and I feel like they are journalists. That's how I woke up today. I feel like they are the best journalists ever because they have the ear of the culture. At the end of the day, more people know about their reporting than they know about Meghan's typing 6 to 7 pages of an article. They know about Milagro Graham's reporting, the masses, and they know about Armon Wiggins, the masses. Meghann Cuniff is trying to insert herself in the sector, but nobody's over there watching her like they were sharing her on the Shade Room and all that. She get more publicity from the Shade Room, but when she decided to put on those glasses, sit in front of that computer and literally break down the teeth, no one watch her compared to Milagro Grahams, compared to Armon Wiggins. I would argue that Milagro and Armon Wiggins is a journalist. They're in the field. They got they have the same media badge. There was no section. Well, all the YouTubers y'all sit in one section, and all the people that went to Southern, that went to college for journalism, you said another section. You was in the same section as the journalists. So the conversation and the spirit of journalism have changed. This is not your 1965 type of journalism. You can be a journalist sitting at home having a conversation. Because at one point they looked up, they frowned at people that was a freelance. If you didn't work for the New York Times, you were trash. If you didn't work for MSNBC, you were trash. If you didn't work for CNN, you were trash. But now you have people like the Karen. She is a freelance, reporter. What's the difference of having a freelance? Armon Wiggins is freelance. He worked for himself. Milagro Grams worked for herself as well. And I'm not the biggest person for them. We're not friends, but I speak for them in this regard. They should give the same respect like Meghann Cuniff. And I also would argue that Milagro and Armon Wiggins are smarter than Meghann Cuniff because they didn't get in all that student loan debt, but maybe she got it from, maybe her father paid for a lot of stuff because she typically will be considered middle class. Because she said her father was a highly successful defense attorney, so he probably made some money. And then college prices back at the time when she went to college wasn't that expensive now. But I will argue that Armon and Milagro is very smart people because they decided not to go to college. I can speak for Armon because Milagro went to college, and they decided, hey, we're going to do this out of our home and to have that conversation. And so we appreciate them for coming out and speaking from the heart and delivering the content, especially Milagro Grams, because regardless if you believe in her theory or not, we may not agree with it, but she have a right to give her opinion the same way Fox News give out an opinion as well. Because Fox News give out opinion, and some of the stuff they say really ain't that factual, but they're up there every day. They're worth $1 billion. Literally $1 billion. Probably more than that.
Absolutely. So yeah, you definitely said a lot of great points there. I agree with you on some of those. So first being, I guess, the most controversial of the points that you made, is journalism versus YouTube blogger or YouTube blogger situation. Okay, so I do agree with you on that. I was taught growing up that you treat everyone with the same amount of respect. So the CEO, you treat the janitor with the same amount of respect as you would treat the CEO, period. So, yes. So instead of journalism, blogger, I believe they should refer to all parties as media, because that's essentially what it is. It's media, whether digital, whether print, whether Twitter, whether YouTube, it's media. So I think that would eliminate that whole tussle or whatever, because like you said, they all share the same type of badge and credentials. So we have that. Yeah, and then I also want to touch on some points that were mentioned in the chat. Dreamweaver Pisces said that college is not for everyone, but I do not regret my 2 degrees. So I definitely agree with her. Everyone does not have the grace for college. Some people do, but also with that, everyone does not have the grace to be a successful YouTuber either, So, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that college is, if you want to go to college, that's your prerogative. But you don't have to go to college to make money anymore. Let's be clear. It is white people like a Karen, Meghann Cuniff, with a high school degree, high school diploma, make more money, if you look at the statistics, than African Americans with a college degree. let me repeat that, there is white people living in this country that make more money with a high school diploma than with black people with a degree.
That is true.
And if you look at the statistic of the unemployment with black professionals with degrees, it's very alarming. It's more than white folks with degrees. The unemployment and everything like that. And then some black people have to dumb themselves down because they can't even go in the room and say, hey, I got 2 masters, I got a PhD, I got a doctorate. Oh, man, you overqualified. What's that? So, it's a lot of things that we can argue about that. But I can also say when he's talking about journalism, it have changed. Roland Martin was on CNN. Now he's on YouTube asking for Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and everything else. Mm-hmm. But he also frowned upon people like myself and said, we're blogger, but you on the same platform as me. You're not on CNN. Your TV1 show got canceled. You did not get a show picked up on CNN. Yeah, you had got, they were taping a show, but it never got picked up. So let's be clear here. So when people like her and Dennis Byron, y'all on social media trying to become social media bloggers. The audience don't care if you're a journalist or not. They care about the tea and they care about you entertaining them. And that's a fact.
Don't they have a right to pursue a lane on YouTube?
Absolutely. A lot of them going to suffer because they don't have the personality. Because you can't teach that in college one-on-one. That's something that you just born with.
I agree.
You can't teach a personality. No matter how hard it just ain't in you. Did you see Dennis Byron try to tell a story? It's extremely boring. And his equipment X up. Did you see Meghann Cuniff trying to break down a story compared to that Milagro Grams, compared to myself and my colleagues Armon Wiggins? We're way more entertaining.
So let me ask you this, Mr. Wiley. Compared to the coverage of Mrs. TV's trial against Miss Almanzar, how would you rate Mr. Byron's equipment up?
I think it wasn't the best because it is so sad when he said, "Oh wow, I've been doing this for 30 years and no microphones." That's like the basics. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I work for TMZ, but they couldn't give you a mic set and all that. But and then now he would get interviews, and now he have lost the infrastructure because he's extremely boring. And these are, that's my opinion, and I believe my opinion is fact. That's how I feel. And now they're in this game of, okay, let's go and have a conversation and let's brag about it. And let's be clear, Armon reporting, I can speak for him, has been so thorough. And it has not been picked up on no other blog. But Meghann Cuniff can just say, hello, I'm at the courtroom. We're going to break 55 other black big blogs will repost her. And
absolutely. Meghann, I need you to understand this, Mr. Wiley. I'm so sorry to cut you off, but Mrs. Cuniff is the moment.
Reporter. These
Mrs. Cuniff is the moment.
Uplifting white folks, but you say you black owned, but pooping on
Mrs. Cuniff is the moment. Mrs. Cuniff.
I disagree.
Meghann Cuniff, the reporter, is the moment.
I really disagree.
She is a legend of our time. We are seeing history being made right now.
I think Meghann Cuniff is a Karen, and she's upset that she don't have the juice and the swagger and the attention like Milagro Grams. And they doing it with limited resources. And the same thing, they're doing it with limited resources like Armon Wiggins. Very limited resources. They don't have this huge resume of being this investigative journalist, being a journalist for 30 years. But what they do have, they have the ear of black culture. This case, when it comes to Tory Lanez, he's black. So I will want my people covering this first. And I will always uplift my people, Armon Wiggins and Milagro Grams, when they report on something. Now, I would drag them because we family. Black folks can drag other black people. That's us. But I will not allow a Karen to insert herself and to talk down to us and to grade us because she's white. She got to be right. I don't believe that theory. If you white and you doing something treacherous and wrong and nasty and degrading, you must be called out. Because Dr. King said, judge not by the color of your skin, but the content of your character. Her character, I believe, is very disgusting in my humble opinion. And she don't want, and then she's selfish. She's a very selfish woman. She's single. She don't have a man. That's typical.
How do you know that? I'm sorry. What does Mrs.
She look like? I would say, just my feeling, she don't look like she have a man at all. And if she do, he ain't hitting it right. He ain't hitting it right. And it's probably not no black man because she ain't got no type.
You are very disgusting.
She have no type of flag or soul at all.
It is 1:26 p.m. here on the East Coast, and you are making derogatory statements.
She ain't got no man. That ain't no derogatory. If you ain't got no man, it's no derogatory. I just think that if she want to get into this game, she must bow down to Milagro Grams and bow down to Armon Wiggins.
Absolutely not. I don't agree with you.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. Now, I'm going to thank you. I'm going to get to this point when it comes to Milagro Grams, because when people typically, they always want to poop on the black loud woman as though that's an issue. There is plenty black loud women that is highly intelligent and educated. But I believe that black people, they want them to be so proper 24/7. Not even white people are proper 24/7. You have highly educated white folks, but they speak, with a lot of cuss words. That doesn't make you less intelligent if you want to use some cuss words. Even Roland Martin is highly educated, but he cuss. So I don't understand why people want you to be so proper. And then let's just say Milagro Grams don't cuss at all. She don't yell. Y'all would stop watching her and y'all would say she's boring. So stop trying to change people and knowing that you don't even watch when she come into the chat, when she ain't cussing, when she's not loud, when she's not in people's face. You would literally not watch her. You watch her because that she's loud, that she can get an audience together, that she can dominate, and that she can do that. I believe that when it comes, even with Armon Wiggins, people would say, oh, I don't agree with Milagro Grams because she believes that Tory Lanez is innocent. That's her prerogative. As many other people said people are innocent, white journalists, they're saying that Trump is innocent, that Trump didn't break no laws, that Trump should not be charged, and he's white. Nobody coming to them and saying, oh my God, that's misinformation, you're wrong, like that be no Milagro Grams. Listen, Senator Marco Rubio just did an interview with CBS this morning, and he defended Trump and saying that he should not be charged at all. It don't make sense. It'll make the country look bad. So when I look at that, and he's up to face decades upon decades in prison. But when Milagro stand for when she stand for Tory Lanez, it's an issue because you all don't like when black women stand by the side of black men and when they feel that the black men have been mistreated unfairly. Now, I do believe that Tory Lanez is guilty. I went on record in saying that, but I'm not going to get upset that my sister is on the front line fighting for what she believes in, because you got white people fighting for Trump. You got white people out there fighting for her and having these conversations and saying that Trump is innocent. He don't deserve to go to prison. They should not file no charge against Trump. Trump ain't did nothing wrong. They defending her. One other person said, Trump, he already declassified those documents, even though Trump said he did declassify, but people now say it was in his mind, and I'm going to take his word. So that's just how that goes. So we are definitely here. The number is 972-674-9462 is what I'm saying. So you have white America will defend who they feel like is guilty or innocent, and we have over here on black America that does the same thing. And Milagro Graham is known for defending Tory Lanez. She's one of his best defending Tory Lanez. And I love that Tory Lanez have somebody in his corner, and that is a black woman. And regardless of whether you agree with her or not, it's very important to sit there and defend and say, okay, this is freedom of speech. I believe in this country, we want people to believe in everything you believe in. And that's not going to happen. Just like we're not going to have everybody believe in, just like I had a white gentleman on my shirt, very liberal. He did not like what I said about the trans community. He was upset and then tried to label me a word and left. Like we having a conversation. Instead of him continue to go back and forth with me with my arguments, he left the show and refusing to go on any black show. Multiple people reached out to him and said, "Can you come on the show?" He said no. He would never go on the show or anybody else's show because he felt like he was ambushed. You wasn't ambushed. You came on the show. You had your conversation. You were talking about it. I said what I said. You hung up fast. That was you. Okay? So I was like, wow. Like, we got to all agree with each other. No, we in this country, we have always have debates. We can always have an opinion, but everybody's not going to agree with your opinion. That's fine. You can't run away from an argument because you feel like a person is not on your side. Oh, I just got to run away. Oh, I'm going to click off the air. And they definitely clicked, and he definitely clicked off the air. And I'm like, okay. But we will continue to have these conversations, just like the whole Joseline situation. And people were beating up on Zeus last night. And they were saying, oh my God, Zeus is so ghetto. But we ain't talking about other networks that have degraded their own people and degraded black people for their own financial gain. And we made those networks powerful. So what's the problem with a black-owned man decide to say, okay, I'm going to go out and use these stars that have been suffering financially and not given the due respect financially and executive producer credit. I'm going to create a network and bring them on, just like Joseline brought Joseline on, just like he brought up the other lady from Baddies, Natalie Nunn on, just like he brought up Bobby Lights. And Bobby Lights have more money, made more money than he did on network. Bobby Lights got $10,000 just for a conversation. You think these networks, VH1 is going to give you a $10,000 just to sit and talk to you? No. Just like Orlando Brown, he had got bailed out of jail to do Bad Boys, and they paid a lot of money and paid for his lawyer. Yes, he literally paid for his lawyer. The Zeus Network paid for it in cash to bail him out, and also paid for his lawyer and paid for him to get an apartment. So we do have people out there that is taking advantage of the loud sector of our community, and that it is a sector for the community for the loud content. Because when you have, just like Oprah, she decided to do an Oprah Network and a positive show. I mean, she had Super Soul Sunday. She had another show, Rosie O'Donnell. She had another show about doing a talk show, having the next talk show host, or like a game show. She had another show about finances. And guess who else did not watch it? White people didn't watch it, nor did black people watch it. None of them watched it. Until one day she was sitting down eating some shrimp or salmon or whatever, some expensive stuff, some so whatever she was eating, and they brought it to Oprah. Oprah, in order for this network to succeed, you must cater to the black community. And then she brought in Tyler Perry, and then she had Medea, and they did the Sophia they did a whole thing replay of that. They reacted that, and it went viral. And then she did the Half and Have Nots, and the rest is history. He did so many shows on OWN became profitable. She was able to get her money back, sold her ownership rights back to the Discovery, and she was able to license. She still get paid where they're licensing her name, and she would get paid, and her descendants will get paid as long as that network is out. That is exactly how it came up when it came for the Oprah Winfrey situation, because she finally listened. If you want something to grow, you must cater towards the black community. And Fox did the same thing. That's why they have a such thing called Fox Soul. In my clothes, when it comes to this, when it comes to Meghann Cuniff, and when it comes to Armon Wiggins, when it comes to Milagro Grams, we will always stand for our black people, and we will encourage them to continue to talk about the case. Now, when they do the sentencing phase, it won't be tomorrow. I'm hearing from Milagro Grams. She did report. They said tomorrow won't be the day. They postpone it. I believe they should be outside that courtroom, and they should break the story down, because again, we're going to be there talking about this more with our mom perspective and Milagro perspective than anybody else, because I'm a fan of them. I watched that. I don't read Meghann Cuniff tweets like that. I don't. I haven't stopped reading when she was first on the trial, and then I was reading the other lady tweets, and then Milagro tweets. but I'm making sure that I'm watching Milagro and Armon Wiggins' channel when they talk about this case. And then also I got to throw in Neek at Night, because also Neek have been throwing it out as well and talking about the case and actually interviewing the people. Just like Dennis Byron, he said, hey, I wanna say right then and there that Meghann Cuniff, not Meghann Cuniff, that Neek, she's a journalist. You know, he literally labeled her a journalist, but then labeled that other people is not a journalist. Like, I don't understand how you gonna label Neek a journalist, but then say Armon Wiggins not a journalist. Who are you? Are you the journalist king? Are you literally the journalist king that you can sit here and you can talk about all these other people, but Armon Wiggins not a journalist? But then you can say out of your mouth, oh, well, Neek, she's a journalist. Who made you guys to pick about who's a journalist or who not a journalist? I don't understand that at all. I don't get that at all when it comes to stuff like that. At all, I don't get it. So we will be back later on today. We're going to be having a conversation later on today. Make sure y'all go and check out the site, www.wileythetroll.com, because I have to go. We got to go break some more stories here. And we will see y'all later, and I'll be back live. And then when I go live, I will go live on Station here and on Instagram to let y'all know that we are live, because I know some of y'all don't get y'all notifications like y'all want to. So, again, we will definitely go live on Instagram, and we will go live on Instagram, we will go live on Station here to inform you all that we are live, okay? So I know some of y'all know. So make sure y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm about to go take a little break, and we will be back. So let me go and check to see what's going on today. Thank y'all so very much. Thank you to Joseline Hernandez for getting arrested, because they help us in the ratings and some areas. Okay. Also, if you want to come to Vegas, Vegas is coming up. That will be in October. That is October 6th through the 9th. I want y'all definitely in the building for that. Make sure you get your rooms and everything. That's October 6th through the 9th. Also, let me take that down so y'all can see the date. October 6th to the 9th, that is coming up. Also, if you want to RSVP for that, you can email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. Also, if you want to send us something to our P.O. Box, you can always do, because most of y'all send me books and stuff. That's the Wiley Show, P.O. Box 701122, Dallas, Texas 75370. Also, we're on Twitter. You go on Twitter right now at Wiley Show, WILEYSHOW. If you want to send us a cash app and bless us, that is $ Marquise Wiley 28. All right. Okay. Then we also got WileyShow@gmail.com. If you want to any sponsorship, any ads you want us to promote your product, please reach out to us. WileyShow@gmail.com. Mentorships, WileyShow@gmail.com. It is definitely that way. You could definitely reach out, and we would definitely respond to you. Okay. Okay, this is the one. Like the video, please click that like button. It is free. It is free to click the like button. All you got to do is click it right now on your screen. Click the like button. I want to make sure we get all the announcements out. And also, our website, www.wileythetroll.com. It is our website, www.wileythetroll.com. Okay, wileythetroll.com. It is our website. God bless you and thank you all. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. All right, y'all. We'll be back live in a couple of hours. Let's go. Thank y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful month. And it's Monday. I know some of y'all at work. Y'all have a good day at work. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in and listening to the show. All right. Subscribe. Bye. Mm-hmm.